guys, it's Jill here with another wig review for you today, and I have the gorgeous Amber, and she is in 6F27, which as you can see is a gorgeous brunette shade. She is two-tone, so she has the 6, which is a gorgeous sort of chocolate brown colour, and then she has the beautiful highlighting caramel pieces, which you will see there, which is your 27 in that code. Absolutely gorgeous. So let me just double check because I don't want to get it wrong. Yeah, so she is caramel ribbon. Sorry, I just had to double check that there because I've got another one which is very, very similar. She is caramel ribbon. As you can see, she's got lots of absolutely gorgeous length and some really lovely layers put in with that stunning curl. It just literally looks like it's been to the salon and had a gorgeous bouncy blow dry. So cap wise, she is a monotop, so she will give the illusion of the hair growing straight out of the scalp. She's hand tied. She is an open wefted, as you will see there, and you'll see the monotop, which is the translucent part there, which is hand tied. All the fibres are hand tied up here. She has some really nice soft velvet ear tabs, which are very comfortable, really, really nice. And also that velvet bit at the back for the neck with, as you will see, the Velcro strapping, which means that you can tighten it and you can loosen her off if you need to. So she is from the Smart Lace collection, and I'm just going to pop her on, let you see what she looks like. Now obviously you saw there that I've got bio hair and I do not wear a wig cap. And that's just my personal preference at the end of the day. When I started wearing wigs, it was because my bio hair had been burnt off in an accident. A salon, a local salon, big massive chain, not going to name names, they put a chemical perm solution on my hair and it burnt off. So over the course of a couple of days I went from hair that was this length to completely, literally pretty much having to shave my hair and start again because it was pretty horrendous. So that's what got me into wigs in the first place. So I am somebody who does empathise and understand what it feels like to lose my hair and to go through that period of losing my identity very quickly, not knowing if my hair was going to grow back, which it has, but it hasn't come back fully. So if you can hear noises, it's my dog he's settling down now. So my hair has settled, but it's came in and there's sections that don't grow quite the same. So I'm very thin on the sides. I have a section of hair here that keeps snapping when it only gets to like about ½ centimetre. It's very frustrating because I did used to have gorgeous, thick, curly, beautiful, wavy hair. Pretty much naturally my hair would have sat like this. But these things happen. And I found wigs, and I probably wouldn't have found wigs in the same way that I found wigs now. And my love for wigs is that because I had that experience. So every cloud, I suppose, things do happen for a reason. So I'm waffling. It's getting late on in the day, so you need to bear with me. So as you will see, she has just literally got plopped from the box straight onto my head. She's very new. I've only had her about 2 weeks now. I haven't really had her on my head for any real length of time. Really long enough to take some photographs for my Instagram page. but because I have worn Jon Renau wigs in the past and I know generally how they sort of operate, I know that this will be a very comfortable wig to wear every day, all day. Clearly the style is very glam. It's something that lends itself quite well for going out in the evening, weekends, weddings, bar mitzvahs, anything at all like that. It's a gorgeous, gorgeous style. And yeah, you could go to the shops if you really wanted to and pick up your weekly shop. But I think she's far too nice for that. She's a definite weekend out with the gals type of wig. What else can I say about her? I mean, she is lovely. She has a lot of hair, but she's not overwhelming. There's not a huge amount of weight in this, although when you look at it, you instantly think, oh, that's a lot of hair. In actual fact, it's not really. It's not a huge amount of hair. I'm just going to turn to the side here. I unfortunately can't do a 360 because I don't have my spinny chair, but I will show you her at the sides. So you can see. Actually, it might just turn around at the back. I don't know how much you're going to get to see of that, unfortunately. Hopefully that's okay. I'll just come sit back right here. The things you've got to do to get by. So, on a whole, she is a lovely, lovely wig. And the lace on this wig is superb. And it's something that I say about with all Jon Renau wigs are very, very well done at the lace. The only thing I would say, because I am somebody, if you follow me on Instagram and you've maybe seen any past reviews that I used to have a couple of years back, I'm a big fan now of blonde, and it was actually thanks to wigs that got me to a blonde. I would never in a million years have realised that I could have actually had my own bio hair that colour. But with the blondes, they are very, very good for not looking wiggy because the knotting is not so obvious. Whereas in a darker wig, the knots are a bit more visible. Now that's only for likes of you and I who maybe are aware of wigs, know what they're like, know what to look for. Somebody who does not know anything about wigs would not notice straight away unless they are really, really up close looking. They won't actually see it. So when I'm talking about this, it's not something to be overly worried about if you're new to wigs. But for the likes of myself who likes to wear blondes with a dark root, yes, the rooting does add to the realism, but then you've obviously got that slight issue because the dark knots are a little bit more visible than you would do if you were just all blonde all over. Now, with this style, because it has a lot of highlighting, it will vary from wig to wig. They're not all going to be exactly the same. And obviously, depending on how you part the wig as well will make a difference. So right at this moment in time, I can see that there is some caramel tone, lighter caramel tone at the front, here and here, which can look slightly orangey, not gonna lie. I think when you're looking at it up very close, it has a slight kind of copper tone to it, but it's not in your face. It's really not in your face. It is fairly subtle, and the pieces are subtle. They're not huge big blocks, and I have seen that in some wigs, and I just think it looks god awful. That's the only way I can say it. It looks terrible, absolutely dreadful. Whereas this is actually very well done. I would feel confident wearing this. Where's my wig brush? I would feel confident wearing this out. Sorry, I don't really have a mirror to hand. So I'm not sure what I'm doing because I've not really got her party properly there. As you will see. I'm not very good at this. bit. Right. She is lovely. I think she's a gorgeous, gorgeous wig. Really, really pretty style. Um, yeah, I think I would quite like to maybe buy her one of the blondes just to sort of see what she's like. As I'm not really used to having a darker wig. Although I have had one dark wig before, and that was the 433 in the Heidi I bought. I never really had it on. It really wasn't my colouring. Although the 4 was, the 33, slightly red tone through it, wasn't my cup of tea. So it just depends, because obviously my own bio hair is a lot darker than this at the moment. So it's a lovely piece. It really is. I can't say you would be disappointed with her. She is beautiful. So, as I've said in previous reviews and also on Instagram, I have a big massive shout out to Mimo Wigs that are based here in the UK. They're a fantastic, reputable company, and they do ship overseas. Their prices are absolutely superb. They have great clearance. They have little extras that are hidden. You won't go wrong if you purchase from there. So I always do like to mention companies that I think are very reputable and good to purchase from. I am independent. This is only my own personal views on the wigs. I am not tied to anybody at all. These are just because I am passionate and love wigs. So if you want to leave comments, if you want to subscribe, if you want to catch me on Instagram, then please do. And if there's any questions that you have in relation to this wig, then please leave me a comment and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Thanks for watching. Take care. Bye.